Ubisoft and Tencent are partnering up to create a new subsidiary. So with this, there's been talks for, and kind of our personal theories and predictions for a while, that Ubisoft was going to get bought out or sold by some company, some Sony, Xbox, someone was going to pick them up. So Ubisoft partnering up with Tencent to create this new subsidiary. This is basically their way to kind of stay afloat and still stay independent to an extent, right? Like they're not selling off or anything. Because with this new subsidiary, Assassin's Creed, Far Cry, Rainbow Six, and I also saw The Division, are all going to be part of this subsidiary. So this new company is going to be basically the one running these franchises going forward, with Ubisoft owning 75% and Tencent owning 25% of it. Again, this is pretty much done for them to survive and not have to just sell to someone. Now, there are current devs across other parts where they have expressed a lot of concerns, where it's just like different different smaller studio heads are working on different properties. So like, okay, if you're basically not part of the big three, you could be on the chopping block at any point. You know what I mean? Which I could see that 100%. I saw a lot of people in comments, asking for simple terms to describe what this means. The best example I can give is think of the Pokemon Company. Right? Like Pokemon launched in the late 90s as its own thing. There was nothing, the Pokemon Company did not exist. And then early 2000s, Nintendo, Creatures, and Game Freak all came together and created the Pokemon Company, all three owning 33% of that company and the Pokemon IP. That's basically what happened here, except it's Ubisoft owning 75% and Tencent owning 25%. And Tencent, with all of their incredible buttloads of money, kind of putting funds into these projects to kind of help push them going, right? So that's essentially what's happening here with this subsidiary. So like the future of Ubisoft, it's like, well, it's still going to be going for now, but they did something to kind of save their ass for a little bit, but how long is going to be saved, kind of thing. So
Far Cry being a part of Ubisoft's big three is funny to me.
I mean, it's still a well-known title, regardless of how we perceive it.
I mean,
you didn't have to call it out like that.
I mean, you remember around the time the last Far Cry came out, your response to it was the same as everybody else's. It's another one.
Yeah, it's a Far Cry game.
Yep.
They make the same game, no
with
matter
a different skin.
No matter what the franchise is.
They've made the same game in that franchise for pretty much a decade.
Yeah, and then
even their different franchise or different like games or like franchises they've tried, they just make a Far Cry game and slap a skin on it.
Avatar. Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. That's what it's like. My favorite line is what you said when it was revealed or shown off. It's just like, that's cool. It's a cool skin for a Far Cry game.
They know how to make one game.
Yeah, and that's
They know how to make two games. They got Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean,
because Far Cry took some stuff from Assassin's Creed to get to where it was.
I mean, even still, Shadows has done decently well, and it's like Valhalla did well, but other than that,
even though people say in Shadows there's no point in playing the samurai guy, you should just play the ninja girl.
I've seen that too. Yeah, I also saw one streamer have like a crash out on someone in the comments where someone in the comments like, I just wish the parkour is what it used to be, and the streamer's just like, bruh, there's no buildings. It's feudal Japan. It's like, what do you mean?
What do you mean parkour? There's nothing to parkour. Look at 3. We were parkouring through trees, but then again, still not enough trees.
Yeah, exactly. So that cracked me up. But no, this new subsidiary, man, it's going to be interesting to see how it kind of handles going forward. And like I said, all it does is that it extends the ticking time bomb of Ubisoft's destruction. That's all it does, legitimately. Because I could definitely see a road somewhere down the line where Tencent can just take over the subsidiary and just tell Ubisoft to get out. I could see that happening some point where they're just like, we have so much money, we'll buy your other 75%. We don't care. Like, you're not helping the situation. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see what happens.
They just have to wait on them to release a new game, and then they can go, yeah, you're not cutting it.
Yeah, exactly. It almost feels like the whole Bungie situation, where Bungie was just like, hey, if this DLC, if this Destiny 2 thing, man, if they don't work out for you, Sony's over here is like, we about to just take you over, buddy. Like, you guys aren't cutting anymore. Like, what are we doing? It almost feels like that. So I don't know. It's gonna be interesting to see how this thing plays out.